Hey everybody, my name is Maria and welcome to Help Me Make It. Today's tutorial is going to be part 2 of how to create a contoured image or how to change colors in design space so you have multiple layers. So if you're interested in learning how to get a design like this on a cup or on another item without bubbles and how to do so, I've got some tips and tricks in here for you, so let's get right into it. Alrighty, so for today's project, we're going to be needing a mat, some vinyl, a measuring tape, a brayer, squeegee, a weeding tool, a scissor, and don't forget some transfer tape. Let's get into it. All right, so one of the first things I wanted to go over, and this is probably like the most important part, and this is why you have a tape measure. You want to measure the size of the decal that you're going to want to put on your cup. And the reason why I say that is, you can measure, let's say if I measured from up here to down here, as you can see, the cup kind of tapers itself a tiny bit. So that's going to give you so I would say here it'd be about like almost 7 inches for the cup. Right? So I don't want a 7-inch, decal. That's going to be crazy. So I would literally bring it down to, this has like a little ridge. I would line it up from there. All right. And then I would say about 6. All right. So I've got about 6 inches. Now I don't want the decal to be so big. So I can probably say if I wanted to go somewhere in the middle, it would probably be best for it to be about 4 inches big. All right. So again, you want to measure your stuff and you want to make sure it's going to look good. So if you were to just have a decal of 4 inches, that's going to be pretty nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into Cricut Design Space real quick while I have you guys on camera, and I'm going to measure it out. So if I were to measure it out at 4 inches in height, all right, that's going to be almost 4 inches wide. So it's going to be a lot of overlapping, okay, as you can see. So I think I don't want my Hello Kitty to be anything bigger than about 3 inches. So I'm going to bring it down to 3 inches off camera really quickly. And that's going to bring it down to about 2 6 inches. So we have about 3 inches and it's going to be about that big. So that would be perfect because there's not much of the cup that's actually going to be going around. All right, before this gets crazy, let's get into cutting. All right, so I don't have one of those fancy cup turners. I don't do enough cups to for me to be able to, I don't know, to justify buying one. So I just grab the towel and I roll it on one side. I roll it on the other. And I just continue rolling, as you can see. I just roll and roll and roll, okay? So I get something like that, right? Then I'm going to take my cup and I'm going to place it right there. And now I have a nice little spot where this cup won't roll around on me. All right, so what I'm going to do next is just grab a little bit of alcohol. I'm going to use an alcohol pad and I'm just going to clean my surface, okay? Just want to make sure that it's free of fingerprints and any dirt or debris or anything like that, okay? All right, so now that this is clean, as you can see, yeah, these are really good cups, Maria, really good cups. All right, let's get the decal going. Okay, so what you're gonna wanna do is when you're doing your backing, you're gonna wanna just pull it off like that, all right? Now you're just gonna bring your cup back down here. Now I'm gonna sit to make sure that I get this on here straight. I'm also gonna make sure that my cup is dry because it's still a little bit wet. And I don't want that to be an issue. So we are just gonna use this and wipe it off. All right. So now that we've done that and we got a clean area, I am going, and if you guys hear yelling, my boyfriend is a YouTuber and he does his YouTube videos as well as I do. So whenever I'm filming, he's filming. So we're not spending much time away from each other. All right, so as you can see, this will be like a perfect size on our cup. We can basically put anything that we want on here. So I'm just gonna play by ear, a little, and I'm gonna place my tape right here, all right? This is like that hinge method, okay? Now, I'm gonna start going very slowly across the decal in order not to get bubbles, okay? Sometimes, no matter how careful you are, you're gonna get bubbles. So if it happens, it's not the end of the world. You can pop them. But you see how slow I'm going? I'm using the scraper to guide it down, and then lowering my finger ever so slightly just to be able to get the end portions on. All right, so we've got our Hello Kitty on here. We're just gonna do that. And then how I usually do it is I peel this way, like this, and then everything is all set. So as you can see, we've got a really cute Hello Kitty cup. I think that's awesome. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and decorate the rest of it, and then I'll be back with you guys to show you the cup. All right, well, as you can see, this cup is looking awesome. There is no bubbles on this cup. Now, I did add a few other little embellishments onto the cup. It's just gonna be sitting here in my office, but oh man, I think this was a lot of fun. So, want to thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so because it helps my channel and lets me know I'm doing the right thing. All right, before getting boring, be sure to check the description. Thanks so much. Bye.